Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. The Destiny 2 Twitch reveal stream has just concluded, and good lord, there is so much to talk about, guys. I honestly don't know where to start, so I'm just going to jump right in with what I have on my little list here, and that is PC Destiny 2. The PC version of Destiny 2 will be available exclusively through Battle.net. That is the Blizzard platform. So for those of you who have been wondering how you can buy the PC version of Destiny 2, that is where it will be available. Another huge thing that they announced for Destiny 2 is that the clan system that we currently have on Bungie.net will be incorporated into Destiny 2 itself. That's right, guys, not just a clan roster like what we have now in Destiny 1, but you'll actually be able to manage your clan, accept invites from other prospective clan members, send invites to prospective clan members. You're going to be able to manage your clan, everything, right there in-game. You are even going to be able to use the clan platform in Destiny 2 as an LFG sort of thing to find fire teams for raids, trials, nightfalls, all the things that did not have matchmaking in Destiny 1. You will now have LFG in-game to go find it. And some of you might be asking yourself, well, Pyro, what if I'm not a member of a clan? What if I'm a solo player? Well, they took care of that too. They introduced a new system called game guides. And the game guides is basically, let's say that you're a solo player, you want to do a raid. You only have one person, you don't have anybody else to play with, you're going to post on the game guides in Destiny 2 that you would like to do the raid, and it will match you with members from a clan at random. So it's LFG in-game, raids, trials, nightfalls. You have your LFG, guys. You have your LFG. Alright, another really cool feature is that all the destinations in Destiny 2, whether it be actual destinations like some of the new destinations that they said, European Dead Zone on Earth is going to be a playable area. In addition to that, we're going to have 3 new planets/moons called Nessus, which is a Vex machine world. We're going to have Titan, which is a moon of Saturn, and we're going to have Io, which is another thing that I forget where it is. I think it was Jupiter or something like that. It's like one of their moons, but that's going to be our 4 main areas at launch. At least that's what they told us so far. There could be additional areas besides those, but that's what they told us so far. And yeah, they look absolutely beautiful, man. They look so beautiful. Like I said, Nessus is a Vex machine world. That was probably my favorite one as far as the aesthetics of it, how it looked. I mean, it looked very Vault of Glass techy, you know, which is really cool. It's a throwback to Destiny 1. It looks familiar, but yet it looks brand new, and I absolutely love that. So, me personally, that's the destination that I'm most looking forward to, is Nessus. Not to be confused with Nexus, it is Nessus, N-E-S-S-U-S. And another cool feature about these new playable areas is you're going to be able to jump from one destination to another right there from your home screen. You're not going to have to go to orbit and select another destination from your director. Your director is now part of your gear management menu. Like, for example, you know how you would go and invite somebody from your friends list in the game of Destiny? That is where your new director is going to be. You're going to be able to jump from one patrol area to another. You're going to be able to jump to strikes, Crucible, raids, whatever you want to do without going to orbit. You could do it right there from the destination that you're currently in, and that is just awesome. That is going to save so many people so much time. You know, without having to go to orbit, just be able to go from one destination to another, to another, to another. I mean, it's getting you to the game quicker, and that is a huge advantage in my opinion. Another really cool thing is from that same menu, from the same director where you're going to be able to launch all your activities, public events will show up on the maps, and it will also have timers telling you when and where they are going to start. So no more having to go to publiceventfinder.com or whatever third-party thing that you had to use before. You're actually going to be able to tell exactly when these public events will start, where they're going to start, and you can jump from one destination to another if you so choose, and be ready when that public event starts. That is absolutely awesome. Now, as far as the patrol areas that Bungie talked about, patrol is going to be a totally different thing than it was in Destiny 1. They said it's not just going to be little patrol missions that you go and do. Each patrol area is going to have its own special things to it. One of the things that they talked about is you'll meet new characters in the world that will send you on these side missions. These side missions will reward you with anything from new exotics to new gear, to new armor, to, just whatever the currency is. I don't know, they didn't say what the currency was, but just all these different things. And there's going to be a new addition into the patrol areas called Lost Sectors. Now, the Lost Sectors, they didn't really go too much into detail about, but they did say that Lost Sectors are areas of the map that are basically uncharted, that once a Guardian goes into them, you will have to face a boss, and once that boss is defeated, you will get some loot. So, in theory, it's kind of like a Archon's Forge slash whatever the thing is in the Dreadnought that I can't remember. But yeah, so much stuff, man. There's going to be a new raid at launch, as I said previously. All the raids, Nightfalls and Trials stuff, everything that didn't have matchmaking before will now have a form of matchmaking in the game, courtesy of game guides through the clan thing. And another thing that they said is, as far as Crucible, I'm not a Crucible guy, but I was very excited to hear that they completely tore down and rebuilt the Crucible from the ground up. Every single Crucible game mode will now be 4v4. No more 6v6, no more 3v3, no more doubles. Every single Crucible game mode will be 4v4. And in addition to that, the HUD in Crucible is also now going to give you information about your opponents. It will tell you if your opponent has a super, it'll tell you what kind of ammo they have, all that fun stuff right there in-game, so you don't have to go to Destiny ELO tracker or whatever to look at somebody's stats. It's going to be right there in the game when you start up a Crucible game mode. And speaking of Crucible game modes, there is a new Crucible game mode coming to Destiny 2 called Countdown, which is going to be Destiny's first attack and defend game mode. Now, for those of you who have played Call of Duty, you are probably very familiar with the attack and defend concept, and it's super fun, man. It's something that I've wanted in Destiny for a long time. As far as Crucible goes, another thing that I would love to see in Destiny 2 is implementing PvE enemies into PvP. I would absolutely love that. If, like, say that in the middle of a Crucible match, they just dropped a random boss, and everybody, regardless of which team you're on, had to fight that boss. They obviously did not say anything about that, but that's just on my personal wish list. That I hope will come to Destiny 2, or at some point in the Destiny lifespan, whether it be 2, 3, 4, however many of these they decide to make. I would absolutely love to see that. Another thing that I would love to see is a more in-depth campaign, which they did say that this campaign for Destiny 2 is going to be the most in-depth campaign with the most cutscenes that Bungie has ever put in a game, not just including Destiny 1, but including the entire library of Bungie games. So that is going to be absolutely awesome. That was one of my biggest complaints for Destiny 1, is the story mission was just absolute ass, and for them to put this much into it, and even giving us a little bit of a glimpse of some of the cutscenes that we're going to see in Destiny 2 through the first mission called Homecoming that they unveiled today. I'm sure you can find that on YouTube at it's probably up already, let's be honest. But the cutscenes look beautiful, man. They look so good. In addition to that, we also got a look at 3 new supers that are coming to Destiny 2. The Warlock is getting a super called the Dawn Blade, which is literally just a fiery solar sword that you just go and hammer the hell out of everything with, which is absolutely awesome looking. The Titan is getting a new subclass called a new super called the Sentinel, which, if you guys remember seeing a while back, the Captain America-looking shield on the Titan, that is confirmed to be coming to Destiny 2. It was a Void subclass, and it looked really awesome. You could, from what I saw in the trailer, you could use that little shield as a shield, or you can throw it at an enemy, so it's an offensive and defensive super. And lastly, the Hunter will get a new super called the Arc Strider, which looks like Arc Blade on steroids. It looks really cool, man. He's got like this long staff that he just throws arc damage from, and it looks really, really neat. So based on that, the Warlock is getting a new solar subclass, so I'm going to have to assume that Self-Res is gone, or Sunsinger is gone. The Titan is getting the Sentinel subclass, which, again, it's Void. I have to assume that the Bubble is going to be gone for the Titan. And the Arc Strider for the Hunter, obviously, is an Arc class, so I have to assume that Arc Blade is going to be gone. And as far as what causes all this, what's going on in the Destiny universe to make all this bad stuff happen, well, we got a little bit of insight into that as well. The new enemy that we will be facing is a brand of the Cabal known as the Red Legion. The Red Legion is commanded by Gull, aka Gary, and Gary believes that the Traveler's Light should be his. He believes he deserves it. So all of this attacking that the Cabal are doing on the last safe city on Earth isn't necessarily directed at the Guardians. It's directed to steal the Traveler's Light from the Guardians so that the Cabal could have it. And in the game, they describe this as the Guardians being in the way of what the Red Legion wants to take. Now, to wrap things up, guys, there's a few more little snippets that I want to go ahead and throw out there. You will no longer have a primary, secondary, and heavy weapon. It will now be, let me find my thing here, it will now be a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and I forget what the third one was called, but it's the heavy weapon, basically. And some of these weapons include fusion rifles, like we've seen before, as well as grenade launchers, miniguns, I mean, just so many different things. I cannot wait for this game, guys. I cannot wait. They didn't give us a release date for the beta. That all they said was it will be later this summer. But I think I covered everything. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I missed. I'll probably have to make another video. So subscribe to the channel if you want to know more. I'm going to go back and look over some game footage from the stream and see if I did miss anything, and if I need to, make another video. But that's going to bring this video to an end, guys. If you enjoyed it, click like if you're new to the channel. Click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys. Drop a comment in the box below. Let me know what you're most looking forward to in Destiny 2.